Yeah, here I am again. Just a little update on coronavirus. I only have the figures from yesterday in Luxembourg. There were 484 cases in Luxembourg. There were still 16 other people in, 21 actually in hospital, 3 in a critical state, and so far 5 people have died. That's figures from yesterday, the 20th. But in Luxembourg, they've really been investing in protecting and helping the people when they have coronavirus and when they need to get to hospital. They've actually, they are actually flying in a hospital from Bari, Italy, which is from NATO, and they're building it next to the hospital CHL in Luxembourg City. There'll be 100 extra ventilators, 200 beds, so just that if there is a crisis, if there are more people sick, that they actually have the capacity to treat the people. There have been planes coming in from China with masks, with protection gear, glasses, and extra ventilators, medication for pneumonia from South Korea. And this, especially from China, is a nice side effect because Luxembourg helped the Chinese back in February, and so now they're helping Luxembourg, which is nice gesture. Just to get back to the main problem that Luxembourg is confronted with, there are over 200,000 people crossing the border every day to work in Luxembourg, and the borders around Luxembourg are being closed. So Belgium, Germany and France are closing their borders, and they're only letting people in if they have a laissez-passer, so the right to get into the country to work. Many places they will ask you to stay at home, to work from home, so that there is less chance to spread the virus, which is a good thing when you can work at home. But then other things are being changed, because there is actually the tax legislation which was in place, and you were allowed to work some 29 days in your home country. For example, you live in Belgium, you're allowed to work 29 days from home. If you work more than 29 days from home, you're being taxed by the Belgian state. But they have cancelled this with Belgium and with France. I do not know about Germany yet. There were 19 days for Germany, so I suppose they're going to change it as well, especially that they try to enforce people working at home and doing home office, as they call it here, or télétravail, telecommuting might be the more appropriate Luxembourgish word, English word. So good thing for the people that they actually can stay at home, that they don't have to drive around. At least in France, you need a paper for everywhere you're going. You need proof of the paper in your car when you're driving to the shop. If you don't have it, it's 135 euros. In Luxembourg, if you're moving around and you don't have a proof where you're going to, or if there's not an absolute necessity, it's 145 euros. So far in Luxembourg, nobody has been issued one of those penalties, at least not private people, but companies that are not respecting the law, restaurants, cafes, they've been fined 4,000 euros, and that's the way it should be, because that's the only way to stay at home, to protect your neighbor, to protect yourself. And it's just that now it's around lunch, so it's the aperitif time in France and in many parts in Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany. So I have a little whiskey here, so keep it the Irish way. Sláinte, and God bless. Health to you all.